What's up, guys? Steady Striker here. And following last weekend's UFC main event between Marvin Vettori and Jared Cannonier, a lot of people have been saying, "My God, is Marvin Vettori tough? Like, what is that dude's head made of?" But in my opinion, the thing that I was most impressed with was Jared Cannonier's performance, because he never really did something like that. In my opinion, like usually in his other fights. He was always that guy who had like one punch knockout power. And when you're a guy like that, usually you don't have like crazy like output. If you look at Francis Ngannou, you look at Conor McGregor, you look at someone like Derek Lewis, all these guys, they don't have like crazy output when they hit so hard. But Cannonier did something that was really surprising because he had a lot of output and he wasn't like slowing down. Like his power wasn't slowing him down. He was throwing really hard shots too, and he was doing that for like even in the first round, even though he lost it, he was still throwing like heavy shots. And ever since he lost to Israel Adesanya, he's been saying that he wanted to double his output. And in the Sean Strickland fight, he didn't. But in the Marvin Vettori fight, he had 100 more strikes landed than in the Sean Strickland fight, which is crazy to me. Like, I know, as a fighter, you can do some things to increase your cardio, but, this isn't like a dude who's like entering his prime or is in his prime and still doing it. He's 39 years old, and he's putting a crazy pace on someone like Marvin Vettori, which is crazy to me. And, he wasn't even breathing that heavy after the fight. He was still like looking pretty calm, which is unbelievable that he's able to do that. And you take a few looks at it, and you see that USADA has only been testing this guy 3 times this year. Then you start to ask yourself some questions, and you start digging a bit, and you find out that he trains at the MMA lab, which is in Arizona, and then see that Sean O'Malley trains there too, and Kyler Phillips, which those are both guys that have tested positive in the past. And once you start looking at someone's gym and you see other fighters, testing positive or having drug issues, that starts to raise some red flags, because who's supplying them with those drugs? The head coaches most likely. Or they bring it themselves and then they offer it to their teammates, because why wouldn't you want your teammates to be good? But, I'm not going to make any accusations, but USADA is very suspect. That's all I'm going to say.